I'm joined now by the permanent observer of Palestine to the United Nations, Riyad Mansour. Welcome back to Meet the Press. And Mr. Mansour, let me ask something just right off the bat about recognition of Israel as a Jewish state. Will you be able to say that the Palestinian people, and can you say this on your behalf, that you recognize Israel as a Jewish state?
Well, we were asked to recognize the state of Israel, and we have done that on the lawn of the White House.
Not as a Jewish state.
Well, this is a new condition that Israel added. Israel can characterize itself as they wish, but that they cannot demand from us things and impose conditions on us. We belong to this land. We have a long history in that land, but yet in the same time, we accepted to have two states on that land. One exists, the other one is struggling for its independence so that we can actualize the objective of a two-state solution. Now, the Israeli election and the statements of Prime Minister Netanyahu are putting obstacles in the process of doing so. And if we do not move seriously in the direction of a two-state solution now, and as he suggests, to wait, then there will never be a two-state solution. There will be a one-state solution. And if we have a one-state solution, the majority will be Palestinian Arabs, the minority will be Jewish. And it will not be democratic if they want to impose on us an apartheid system. It did not work in South Africa. I don't think it will be working in our region.
Do you really?
Therefore, I think that we have a collective responsibility, all of us in the international community, including the United States of America, is to legislate in the Security Council the parameters on the two-state solution, to defend that plan. And if Prime Minister Netanyahu is genuinely committed and reversed his position again to a two-state solution, then he should be in favor of this resolution adopted by the Security Council.
Yeah.
And not only that it will set the basis of a two-state solution, but also it would say that it should happen in a short period of time, and we should have a mechanism, collective mechanism, to accomplish that objective.
Well, as a show of good faith, would you back off on your insistence of becoming a member of the International Criminal Court and trying to use that as a way to go after Israel?
Why should we back? What we are doing is legal, is peaceful, seeking, accountability through.
So you don't trust the Israelis are investigating some of the bombings that took place in Gaza themselves? Do you not trust the Israelis to do that investigation?
Well, this is a judgment for the International Criminal Court to decide upon. But the settlement, for example, is a continuing war crime, and they are continuing with the settlements. They are continuing with an illegal policy. We are seeking a peaceful legal option. So we are doing something that's legitimate. They're doing something that is illegal. And by the way, with regard to the Security Council, the first step should be to adopt a resolution on the parameter to defend the two-state solution. And then after that, we should have another resolution demanding from Israel to stop this illegal activity of settlement activities, because we cannot have two-state solution when we have now 600,000 settlers, not only in the blocks, but also in other parts of the occupied territory. And there is global consensus on characterizing the settlement as a legal thing. So if they want to have serious negotiation with us to have two-state solution, they have to negotiate with us the end of occupation.
All right,
but they cannot. Go ahead.
All right, but I want to go back to the International Criminal Court, because if you go ahead with this in April 1, you already have Israel withholding tax revenue to the Palestinian Authority.
And that is also a legal thing to do.
But the United States, it is United States law, it was passed in a congressional resolution that if you do this, the U.S. will withhold its funds. Are you willing to risk the financial stability of the Palestinian Authority by going this route, which, by the way, the International Criminal Court has been unsuccessful at going after people who have truly committed horrid crimes? This is not a reliable place to go.
Listen, what people should appreciate what we're doing. We are refusing to seek violent ways to try to resolve this conflict. We are seeking peaceful ways, whether through the Security Council, which we have been blocked often, or through a legitimate international Criminal Court or the International Court of Justice. We are seeking peaceful legal methods to seek accountability, to address these issues, and to fight for the right, for the causes of the Palestinian people. So those who are punishing us for doing so, what message are they giving us?
Okay.
The message that they're giving us: go and fight, and we don't want to fight.
Well,
we don't want to be like other states around us.
If you don't want to do that, then are you going to renounce your partnership with Hamas?
Well, this is another issue, and I am glad that you posed the question. When we were divided, it is not true that it was not the policy of the Prime Minister Netanyahu. I heard with my own my own ears, the ambassador of Israel in the United Nations, who was speaking on behalf of Prime Minister Netanyahu, saying in the Security Council debates, how can we negotiate with Mahmoud Abbas when he doesn't represent all the Palestinians?
But will you renounce
So
Hamas?
when we were divided, they did not want to negotiate with us. When we are united, they don't want to negotiate with us. And by the way, it was Prime Minister Netanyahu who negotiated with Hamas a ceasefire during the second war with Gaza, and it was him who negotiated with Hamas the release of prisoners.
So that means, so the answer is no.
Why is it legitimate for him to negotiate with Hamas, and it is not legitimate for us to put our house in order?
All right, I will leave it there. You have answered my question then on Hamas. Riyad Mansour, I appreciate you coming on Meet the Press.
Thank you.